Hi everyone, I'm going to try something a little different tonight. I'm going to show you some of my favorites from my personal collection. First off, we have a starting school wipe clean activity pack. It says for ages 5+, depending on what kind of activities you're doing with your kids, you might be able to start a little earlier with this. Some of these I've used with my 3-year-old already, more for tracing practice. But it comes with 4 different wipe clean books. First words, times tables, first math, and telling time. These kits come with a smaller size wipe clean book. We also have our larger wipe clean book. You can kind of tell the difference in the size. Each one of them comes with a wipe clean pen. They're super easy to clean. This one's well loved. If you need to, a baby wipe works really well to get the residue off if you let it sit on for a little too long. Okay, next I have the What If Monster. This book is really great if you have kids who are nervous about something, or they're having to deal with things that make them sad, and it kind of helps encourage kids to have a conversation about all the what ifs that might be going through their mind. We also sell a What If Monster plush. It's about the same size as this mammoth. This mammoth goes to a different book. So you can make it a great gift if you have kids in your life who need something like that. This book right here, I have been told, sells out usually around September. So if you were thinking about getting this book, order it now. Sometime between September and October. It's usually sold out because it's a very popular Christmas book item. It comes with these 5 different band-aids that you can put on your animals, and each one has a different boo-boo, and you recite the whole ouch, clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it, and then you can say all better. My son is obsessed with these, and it's a reusable sticker, which is great. And so far, pet hair has not stuck to this at all, so don't be afraid to buy it if you have animals at home like we do. One of the reasons I became a consultant was because I really wanted to get a complete set of phonics books. Now, they come in 2 different sizes. The mini one you can only get through a consultant from having a party. And these are the full-size ones. You can buy all the full-size ones directly from the website. It's the same exact story. It's just the sizes are different. Not all of the titles are available in this size, though. Like a number of our books, they are internet linked, and they have resources in the back. So if you're homeschooling, or you're tutoring, or your kids are having trouble with reading, the back of the phonics books has information on helping your kids learn to read. Some of our other books have internet linked resources, QR codes for the older kids to scan to do research. So if your older kids are doing research, we have like this general knowledge book and the atlas, and they have the QR codes in the back, and other internet references available. Right here is my son's, I think, favorite. We bring this book everywhere with us. It was a huge help with potty training. There are tons of flaps so you can see how different ages poop. It talks about what poop is, how different animals poop. See, we have princesses and soccer players, different animals. And then this page right here made all the difference because it shows how when a kid goes poop, where the poop goes, it goes down the pipes. It makes it all a little less scary. And eventually, we find out that poop goes onto the sludge in the fields. So great if you're potty training. If you're potty training, we just recently finished potty training. We also have these great books, Everyone Poops and the Gas We Pass. We also have other books about like the human body and whatnot if you want to help explain the process to your children. This is one of our new winter magic painting books. This one's called Snow Queen. Now this one, unlike some of the other magic painting books like this one where you pull out the individual pages to paint, this one's actually a storybook that you can paint with your kids. So there's this little flap that goes underneath while you're painting, and then there's a story that they can paint themselves. And all you need is water. One of my friends, she likes to give ice cubes to her kids to allow them to paint. If it's hot outside, she's used flowers. You can get really kind of creative with it. This one I just got in an incentive program from being a consultant. It's called Luna Loves Library Day. This is a great choice if a child in your life is going through a divorce. Hi, Kelvin. You need help with your pants? Just a second. Her mom drops her off at the library, and she meets with her daddy, learns all about all these wonderful stories, and then her and her daddy sit down to read this book called The Troll King and Mermaid Queen. And it talks about how even though the king and queen don't seem to like each other anymore, they still like their princess. I think it's really cool that they included this tiny little mini book in the middle. Because you can see what the daddy and the daughter read together. And then she goes home with her books and she's back home with mommy at the end of the day. This one, I used to be one of those, I read every choose your own adventure story in my school's library when I was little. So I was super excited to get this one. It's kind of meant more for a 5 to 6 or older. Some of the puzzles are a little hard. I have read this with my 3-year-old. I usually kind of dumb down the questions a little, but each page has a little story and a puzzle or activity to do. And then you kind of choose your own adventure with the brothers. Beautiful, gorgeous pictures. Really, really thick pages. But it's a wonderful story. Really fun activities. And your kids get to pick the adventure for the brothers as they find their way through. Usborne has a series of graphic novels. This is Dracula. We also have Hounds of the Baskervilles and a couple more. They're $9.99 each. So if you have kids who are really into like the manga, the comic books, this is a great way to introduce them to some of the classics. Again, really nice thick paper, very bright colors, and this one is done in the comic book style, and it covers the story really pretty true to the original. Highly recommend getting that for anybody who's one of your older readers. There are over 50 titles in this That's Not My series. This is That's Not My Unicorn. Each page has a different texture. So like the ears are soft here, bumpy hooves. The wings are smooth with just a little bit of bump to them. And then eventually you meet your own unicorn. This one has a plush available. But like I said, there's 50 options for this That's Not My, so you're sure to find your favorite for your reader. It's meant for younger toddlers. Very nice thick board book. I use this for my son. He's got a little bit of a sensory processing problem, and it's great to expose him to all the different textures in the books. These are newer to Usborne. This one's called Hello Happy. We have a couple others. They were written by family therapists. Now this one is to help children or even adults, older adults, come up with ways to help make their internal monologue seem happier. And it has a bunch of activities on how to boost your outlook on life. Totally recommend doing this one. See, and it's not even that expensive. This one's only $6.99. We have a lot of school type books, supportive books. We have homeschooling items. This one is called This Is Not Another Math Book. We have this one on special this month. This is not a math book, and we have them on other subjects. And inside there are different activities that focus on math or science that help make things seem more realistic, more tactile to the learner. So it's far less abstract. Look, I see it. I'll be right with you. Muddle and Match is an awesome book series that we have. This one's yeah, you have a cement mixer. This one is Imagine. We have the Jobs one on special this month. So you can either match it so everything matches and then it has a great alliteration, or you can muddle things up and make funny looking characters and make your own little story. My son really likes the Jobs one. This book I bought for myself. If you have someone in your life who really likes words, word meaning, English major, or about to graduate, get them this book. So each page, this is a wonderful table book. It has this really wonderful thick paper, and then it has words that can't be directly translated into English. I'm going to flip through so you can see a few of these. And then it kind of talks about what the meaning of the word is and what its cultural meaning is. Really, really fun book. I was also super excited about this one. This one was for me. See Inside World Religions. And this one has 70 lift the flaps.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Kelvin. So each... a cement mixer. So each page has a number of flaps, and it answers all kinds of questions about different world religions and where they're located, cultural information related to those religions. And pro tip, I have 2 copies of this. One of them got damaged. Lift the flaps before giving them to your toddler. This is my replacement copy. Anytime a book gets destroyed, if it's not one of our like paint books or whatever, you take pictures, you send it to me, and I can replace it for half price from home office. I do have to have the pictures though. This was given to me as a demo book. This one is called Bear Grylls Survival Camp. There's a whole series of Bear Grylls books. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. But there's stories, and then there's books like this in the series. And this one's basically talks about different ways to experience the outdoors in different climates, different countries. It's kind of fun. It's definitely meant more for giving your kids an idea of what exploring the world will be like in a much more in-your-face, older kid kind of way. Oh, this one right here is super popular. There should be 4 books, but my son keeps running off with them. These are meant for babies. You can use them for older kids. My son really likes these. He's 3 because he thinks he can read them, even though we haven't quite figured out how to sound out words yet. But it's obvious because there's one picture and then there's the word. So there's eggs and carrots. And then we have, you know, colors. Helps make him feel smarter. And there's, I mean, we've been beating these up for almost a year, and they're still in great condition. We have Usborne readers. They come in different reading levels. There are a bunch of brand new titles in level 1 this year. They're like Rudyard Kipling, or this one's a Native American tale about how the bear lost his tail. That's what a lot of the new titles for series 1 is. But there's the back so you get an idea what series 1 through 4 is. I mean, we have these new Chef Academy books. We also have a coding one. The chef one's really fun. I can't wait to use this one with my toddler who loves cooking. His favorite show right now is Somebody Feed Phil. There's pop-outs in the back, so that way you can dust your pancakes or decorate the top of your coffee with your kids. Oh yeah, Shine the Light books. We have a lot of those. So if there's anything you see here that you would like to see inside before you order, let me know. If I don't have a copy of it, I'm sure my supervisor has a copy of it online for you to take a sneak peek on the inside. Don't forget this one's on special, this coloring book collection. Same with this. This is half price this month. This is normally $40 and this is only $20. We have a number of these. One more thing before we go. These fold-out books are really great for tummy time. There's a number of them in the series that we have, but they all fold out, have this really nice cardboard. I'm not saying they're completely toddler proof, but they come in all these different sizes, themes. And they're great because they're high contrast, bright colors, and very attractive to young children. And it's great for the tummy time early learning period. Thanks for listening. Let me know if I can help you or if you have any questions. Good night.